Yeah. I mean, you're not here. Okay, I didn't see you. I didn't see anyone. ちょっと待ってね。Okay. Just give me a moment before I start. Okay. you ready? Let's go. Hi. Did it work? Did it work?
Are you ready?
Oh, there, it worked. Are you? I am big. I am so close to the screen right now. Will it be able to see me better this way? Yeah. Let's catch up first. How are you? Okay, welcome home, Coleman, and welcome to everyone else. I hope your day was good. I hope you're doing well. Hi. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. No, most likely I did a sample exam, a practice exam just before I started streaming. So I'm gonna be checking that, and then I will. What did I do? I'm gonna check that, and then I shall check what mistakes did I. My mistakes. Yeah. So of course we still have our timer. I should be setting our timer properly to 25 minutes. Okay. Ito na. Let us set our timer. Ito. Yeah, so without further ado, maybe I should. I'm just gonna be, mumbling on the background. You can just hang along as usual. And where is our. We should use our window so you can see the timer. There. Timer. Let us move the timer. There. Yeah, there. So you know when I should focus. Right. Hajimashou. Yeah. Okay. How was your day? Yesterday I watched Disenchanted. It's the sequel for the Enchanted movie. But to be honest, it's not as good as the first one. Like if you haven't watched the first movie, like the Enchanted movie, which was out 15 years ago. That was 2017. Wow. No, yeah, right. It was 15 years ago. Is it? Anyhow, yeah. If you have no idea about that movie, then you won't get the gist of Disenchanted, which means I actually have tried out Disney Plus, and it was I guess it was okay. There are a few disappointments that I have from Disney Plus, such as it doesn't show up because I know there are Filipino dubs of some Disney movies, but it's not available yet on the Disney Plus. And then we also have there. Of course, I'm also just for the purpose of reviewing. I also wanna check out the Japanese dubs, but it's not available as well. So that's kind of disappointing. Hi, Lisa. Okay, welcome home. How are you doing? Welcome. And thanks for the follow of you days ago, I suppose. How are you doing? I suppose it's morning around your place. Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. I am studying for the... You're just up writing a story? Ooh, that's nice. Oh my gosh, it's 3 a.m. for you. Are you gonna sleep soon? Please don't tire yourself out, okay? I'm just checking my answers for the practice exam that I took. 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. 2, 4, 1. 2, 4, 1. Okay. I just found this interesting music just earlier when I was looking for, what should I play for stream? And I added it on my abouts if you're interested to, check it out. You can check out this cutesy music by Onul. Yeah, I know, right? It's just chill and cute. No pressure on me studying. 2, 4, 2, 1, 3. 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 2. 3, 2, 4, 1. 3, 2, 4, 1. Am I Japanese? Nope, I am not Japanese. Mondai go. I'm actually not sure if Japanese are allowed to take the Japanese language proficiency test. So the reason why I am doing study streams is because I am taking JLPT this coming... Oh, you mean am I from Japan? No, I am not from Japan. Sadly. You know what? I'll probably return to my seat. ちょっと待って. Let us return to my seat. Let us make myself smaller again. Okay. Where art thou seat? That's book. Oh, now centered. What's that? No. Yep, there. I don't know how to type in Japanese, but I know a bit of Japanese myself. I took it in high school. So desu ka? Erai ne. That's really nice. So, are you planning to to study Japanese further, in the future? Where was I? Mondai ko. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, oops. Okay. 3, 4, 1. Oh. 4, 4, 1, 3. 4, 4, 1, 3. 2, 2. Yeah. Okay. Last is the listening part. Wait. You can actually type in Japanese, you can just add the Japanese keyboard on your PC, or the Japanese keyboard on your phone as well. You can try that out, just for practice if you want to. Tetsu, Kylie, welcome home. How was school? How was your day? You didn't see me up close in the camera earlier. 231 212 231 212. Struggling to stay awake, but got through it fine. Oh, were you able to not sleep earlier? I also, to be honest, I was studying. Contrary to the music. 2411 34. Oh, I got this perfect. 342. I think I dozed off at the last practical class. Oh, you know, when I was a student back in the day, I also dozed off most of my classes. Like I would be awake like for maybe for 5 to 10 minutes, and then I would doze off, and then suddenly the class ended, and I mean, just before the class ends, I'll be awake, and then, oh no, I slept again. Oh no, this is wrong. Oh. 3, 4, 2. Oh. Like I think I tried different ways to stay awake, but it really doesn't stick. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2. 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3. 2, 1, 2. I see. Okay, let me see my scores. So that's okay. Yesterday I didn't study much, and I just, because I don't know, I kind of wanted to watch Disenchanted, the sequel of Enchanted, the movie by Disney, because it finally Disney Plus is available here in the Philippines. And I asked, I didn't want to subscribe to it first, so I was asking like if there's a friend who can share the account. So I mean, a friend was willing to share the account with me, so okay. Alright. Thank you, friends. Okay, score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wait. 19 here plus 3. 22. I would have gotten 22 over 39. Wow. It's bad. What's the percentage of 19 over 39? 19 divided by 39. This is 48%, 0.7%. This is if I got this one, 22 over 39, 56.4%. If only I had more time for that part. Okay, and then for the last part, I got. Is the timer working? Why is it not running on the screen? Oh, I see. There. I'm sorry. Should have been running, but maybe because I minimized it, it didn't detect it. Excuse me. 8 plus 6, 14, 15, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 over 12, 15, 19, 28. Okay, that is 78%. 0.7%. Okay. 21 over 35 is 0.6. 60%. Okay. I got some assignments to do, so I will learn. Okay. Let's study together. I'm just gonna. I shouldn't be talking much. Why toast it? Okay. How many sheets should I save for this one? So that is spread maybe up to this and then here. Okay. What was this again? In the first set mock exam. Okay. Listening, reading. Okay. Should I share my see? What's the timer for? Basically, I wanted to focus for 25 minutes. I shouldn't be talking much, or I shouldn't be interacting much with chat, and then take a break for 5 minutes after that. It's a Pomodoro timer, so it helps in keeping you focused on what you're doing, so that you can try not getting too distracted, or just so that you can set your mind into, oh, I should be doing this for this time, only this for this time. It helps at most times, yes, because before I started reviewing while streaming or while using Pomodoro timer, Pomodoro is tomato in Italian, and usually you have tomato timers, right? And then you set it for 25 minutes. But yeah, before I used that, when I tried to review on my own without a timer, I would often feel sleepy, and I don't get to study anything. So that's the intention. That's why I am using a timer, so that I can, at the very least, keep on working for 25 minutes and then take a break for 5 minutes. Yeah. Oh, maybe I can just use this. Faster. Oh, see. Oh yeah, I reviewed this already. Yeah. Where are my notes for this? Contact. Wait, what did I not review? Oh, I see. Okay. I can jump there already. After 15. Okay. 15. Let's do it again. Ito, 17. Ako may wala ni. Wait, I think I asked about this. Did I not? Yeah, I asked about this. I should have printed these instead. Well, it's fine. Guten Abend, Ai Yuu-neesan. Guten nap. I'll sleep now. Guten Abend. Ren, or Kylie, welcome home. How you doing? Have you eaten already? Done with dinner. That's great. That's nice. Cafe time. いいですね. Even though I don't like coffee. Ako nito, Hitaoshi is to pass Tsumi. I think I asked these. So, oh, she direct. To, me. To me. Bundle package. Uh-huh. Koi. 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 Yes. To cross over. Ah. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am definitely gonna use this music again next time. It's so cute. Is the timer done? Oh, it's almost. It's almost done. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't minimize it. Right. Oh, wait. 18. 3. ふだふだ。このレストランの料理は美味しくないので、店内は、店内見せない。ストーリーインテリア、店内。店内はいつも浮かびだ。浮かび。浮かび。Wait, what did I answer? 3. ガラガラ。ふだふだ。Oh, there. That is the break time. Hi. How about you? I think I haven't done anything yet, to be honest. Like, yes. Maybe I should grab some food as well. Yeah, I'll probably grab some food. Just some light snacks. I'll be back. I'll be back before the break, okay? Eh? 772. ちょっと待って. I'm not it. There. I just got it back in time. ちょっと待って. Oh, did I miss anyone? 72, highly welcome home. Vibing with the lurks. Hi. And to all the lurkers. I hope you're doing well. Welcome home. Let's just vibe. I just made a ube sandwich. Ube is purple yam. So yeah, it's a sweet kind of it's a purple kind of sweet potato, something like that. I'll do explain ube. Need to go back to review now. Yeah, Ryan, are you all better now? That's good to know. Were you also sick, Setsu? I'm trying my best not to scroll too much on Twitter this past few days, but I still do. I really should refrain from it. You can talk normally, but not in an extended time. Oh no. Why did I open Twitter? I shouldn't open Twitter. Wrong app. Oh no. Maybe you should make some ginger tea or some... Either that, or maybe if you have some throat spray that you can use as well to help ease your throat. Yeah, and water. Warm water. Are you talking about ginger bun? I hate ginger bun. I don't buy ginger bun. What I usually buy is pepakwa. Either pepakwa or the fisherman's friend. For that. Unsteady, yeah. It's okay, my throat is always like this. Should be okay with a few days of being quiet. But it also means you use your throat a lot more as compared to using more of your diaphragm then. I mean, you force your... Because there's a way of talking where you can help... You're not pushing your throat too much. Even though you're speaking loud or, even though you're reporting or something, there's a way. But it comes with practice. It mostly involves your diaphragm as well, so... So that the vocal folds does not rub too much. Yeah. Yeah, rest, Setsu. Never had any vocal training. I got this right? Thank you. That's one of the reasons why I kinda doubt if I can keep streaming. Oh no, only 2 hours. Well, others do it in a way where they try to get used to talking a lot so that, for example, in my case, because when the pandemic happened, you don't talk a lot because you don't talk as much as when you're working out or something. I mean, well, basically, that's what happened to me. I didn't talk as much as I did when I was before the pandemic because, of course, I would meet friends. I would um chat with them and talk with them a lot, or maybe just talk with a lot of people. So, isn't the Ojo-chan lady in YouTube do only 1 to 2 hour streams strictly because of voice reasons? Eh, dale. Salome? I'm sorry, I'm not well versed. I don't know who Salome is. I'm sorry. Oh, the Yakimantin Bala. I've heard of her. Oh my gosh, vocal training stream. Okay, I'll write that down on my notes. We can try something like that. I don't know if I can do it. Like, how? How? Where do I place my notes again? Yeah, somewhere here. That's right. Vocal training stream. So it's kind of watch how Hugo did it. Yeah. Our mama sent it, shared it before, like a long time ago. Once we get the new mic, we'll do it. Wait, are we going to do it with you on call? That would be fun. Having you on call and following my lead. You mean the lip drills? Wait, I'm still eating that. Let me do one in a bit. I know I wrote about this already. She said what? Form? Did I get form? She said. Posture, attitude. Okay. Okay. Oh, we can do that. Let's call along others as well. Maybe we can do that kind of stream where we train. Oh my gosh. We teach VTubers how to sing. I think I noted this already. Don't worry, it's fine. Why you put butterflies in my stomach, Aaron? Thank you. That warms my heart. I mean it. Thank you so much. Go do your work. Go study. Eh? Oh, that's it. That's where I ended. Okay. Because I got the items right. Ai Yuu-neesan. Hi. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay, do your dishes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. You mean I'm on loudspeaker again? Elma's dog. Thank you. Thank you so much. Why I cry? Thank you so much for the sub. Wait, it's been. Oh, it's your 6th month. Wow. Wow. Thank you. It means a lot. Like, seriously. How are you? I hope you're doing well, Flo. Where was I? I got lost. ちょっと待って。Okay. Yeah, there are new, well, not exactly new emotes, but I unlocked the follower emote so you can use that now. And then I think that's mostly it. Huoming. Surface. Ah, I see. 輝いています。It's shining. 光って。Okay. その知らせを聞いたとき、私はとてもがっかりした。がっかり。Everyone. 残念だと思った。はい。留学生活に増やす不安は当然ありました。もちろん29余りました。I got this wrong. 29 should be 1. 多すぎて 残りました。余りました。余ります。Left over. Okay. To remain to be left over. Okay, right. I see. That's why. That's why. 30. ここは横断禁止です。渡ってはいけませんね。横断禁止。Sorry. It's actually harmful for your throat if you do that often, like audibly. So, but I keep forgetting it. Crossing. Crossing. Kimchi is prohibited. 渡す。足す。Traverse. Okay. Next. Oh, I don't like this exam. 31. 急ぐ。Hurry. Back. 9. 急に。この料理は電子レンジを使って急にできるのでとても簡単だ。あと10分で電車が出発してしまうので急に駅に向かった。部屋から急に人が 飛びだ飛びだ飛び出してきたのでぶつかりそうになった。新しいゲームを買ったので家に帰って急にやってみた。Oh, now I understand it. That's why it doesn't make sense to use 急に there. Okay, okay. 32. フットはI think I just guessed here. フット boiling フットboiling 今日は朝からどんどん暑くなり昼には気温が沸騰した。鍋のお湯が沸騰したら豆腐を入れて火を少し強くしてください。No, not 強く。weak. 弱くしてください。昼頃から具合が悪くなり、夕方熱が沸騰したので病院に行った。このストーブは沸騰するのが早いのですぐに部屋を暖かくなる。曲げる。No. 今朝は寒かったのでマフラーを首に曲げて出かけた。怪我は良くなったが腕を伸ばしたりarm 曲げたりするとまだ少し痛い。I see. Now I understand the context. Okay. 一つのパンを半分に曲げて、No. シャツをちゃんと曲げたら、okay. Now I understand why I'm wrong. Next, I got this right. 今日のために来週1週間課長とアメリカに出張します。はい、I'm right with that. 慰める。What exactly is 慰める Comfort. Console, to amuse.慰める. Eh? Really? It's break time already? Oh, okay. 慰める. Yeah, but thank you again for the sub, for the resub. Can't believe it's the 6th month already, so thank you. Hmm. Let me have some water. More water. How are you doing? Is my voice too loud compared to the background music? Rico, Okairi, welcome home. How are you doing? Konbanwa. Good evening. I don't know when I see your name, usually it reminds me of Oreo. I don't know why. Maybe because the first two letters are OR and then the last two letters are EO, and then I think of Oreo. Oreo. We still have some Cadbury chocolate coated Oreos in the fridge. I just remembered. How are you? How was your day? I hope your day was good. If not, it's fine. It's gonna be. You can just relax and then maybe try to recover. Let's just chill and relax. Oh, I shouldn't be working. I should be talking because I'm on a short break. Study too? Oh, that's good. Study well. Do you like studying? Is that a weird question to ask? How should I set up? If we still have time earlier, I'll probably do some Wanikani kanji reviews. Yeah, you do if you get paid for it. Of course, like most of the time you would do if you're paid to do some stuff. Especially if it's if you are paid good for it, you know. Are we talking about like you are being given an allowance to study? That's also a different thing. Still haven't finished grammar? Mm. Gambatte. Wait, are you asking me? If you're asking me, I did another sample. I did another practice exam. So I checked it earlier, and then I'm just going over the items that I missed, so that I'll be able to learn from the exam and not just I took it and then knew the score. Because sometimes there's a tendency, most of the time, to after you take the exam you forget everything, and you don't learn anything from the exam then. But what I'm going through right now is going over the questions and then figuring out why I got this wrong, and then hopefully with that it helps me understand the material better and understand Japanese better. Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa, Pachang! So Kylie, welcome home. How was your day? I hope you had a good day today. I can now go back and study again. Toto ni. Where was I? Oh yeah, next page. I should have done this earlier. When I took, I did each part separately. I took them separately. Like, I took the vocab part a few days ago, and then yesterday I did the grammar part. But I wasn't able to finish it in allotted time, so I still tried to do. I tried to time those parts that I wasn't able to finish on time. Lazy day. Oh my gosh! Today I don't feel like doing anything. I miss that feeling. And not like, oh, I miss just lazing around, I guess. I see. Yeah. Yes, Rico. So yeah, I wasn't able to finish the last two parts of this grammar exam, and then the listening part I did it earlier, but then there was a point where I was feeling really really sleepy. So I lied down for a short while, and then after a few minutes I got back up and continued the exam. So yeah. But I will still try to I need to change my strategy for the grammar and reading part, so that the grammar won't take much of the time, and I can have more time to do the reading part as well. So that's also one of my priorities. So for the next sample exam that I'm gonna take, I'm not sure if I'm gonna take it later or tomorrow. That's what I intend to do. Probably I'm gonna take it tomorrow off stream, and then I'm gonna do another just review stuff on stream, so that I won't get too distracted while doing the mock exam. I got this wrong. Okay. どうして？会話小説か？ No. Why did 説明小説か？小説冊 No. 証明か? Fine, I don't know how to read that. I'll just probably do this. Yeah, it's novelist. 小説家. Oh, I was right. 小説家. Was I typing it wrong earlier? 小説家。彼は小説家として有名になったが、普段は 小さな美容院で働く医者だ。普段usual when you say どうしてapart from どうして So apart from being a novelist, apart from becoming a famous novelist, 小説家として有名になったが、Okay. Maybe I'll ask about this. I'm getting confused with the meaning. I'll ask about this. Let me just save that screenshot. ちょっと待って。先週会社の面接で、I think I got this right. Yes, I got this right. もし自分の色で表すとしたら何色ですか？はい。昨日の夜Back to study. See you later. Okay, study well. Let's both study well together. さん。昨日の夜寝る前にどうしてもヨーグルト食べたくなって夜中なのにコンビニに買いに行ってました。どうしても。Got that right. Number 4. このゲームは材料を混ぜて焼く。材料のmaterials このケーキのゲーム Why am I saying ゲームケーキ材料ingredients 混ぜて焼くto stir 焼く to bake. Jimmy, thank you very much. Okay, welcome home. Thank you for the care package. Let me hydrate. Stretch. Oh yeah. I want to show everyone. Maybe we can do it during the break. How was your day? I'll show everyone your masterpiece. You make Baba is you. It was really a fun stream. Thank you for that stream and thank you for that wonderful masterpiece. You improved a lot in that stream. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm well. I'm good. But among all those that you drew that day, my favorite was the one you drew for Ren, the journey. You did it really, really well. Hmm. ちょっと待って。4だけだ。だけだから、誰、誰でも失敗せずに、失敗 is failure, right? 失敗 mistake, yes. せずに美味しく作れる。You just mix and bake it. It's fine. Well, I mean, you were able to capture the element of my cry emote well. I mean, that's the reference that I gave you. Oh, Freya! Okay, welcome home and thank you for the hydrate. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think on the next week I'll have to refill my water. How was your day? Where was I? Where was I? There. Oh, shippai. Yeah, exactly. It was like speed run through digital arts basic. Cute model, my day was okay. ちょっと待って. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I'm glad your day was okay. And thank you for saying my model is cute. We're gonna do a debut for the model soon. Actually, it's gonna be next month. So I hope you can come during that time and visit me. It's gonna span 3 days. We're gonna do lots of activities. We're gonna do we're gonna do the tier list there. So thank you for submitting your entries on the tier list stream that we're gonna do during the debut. And I'm starting to compile all the PNGs and also my notes so that it will be easier for me to rank everyone during the stream itself. So yeah, I'm actually excited for it, but of course it takes time. So what? Wait, so Ren said, and Jimmy now has the skills, so if you want to keep that, yeah, if you want to keep dabbling in art, he's now better than me. I should probably try practicing drawing as well. Or when I'm out of ideas on what to stream, maybe we can do another scuffed art stream in the future. Because I was the one who did the cry emote and the feather points that we have there, but that's it. Ai Yuu-neesan's voice is so soothing. No. No. Seriously? I don't know what you're talking about. No, in all seriousness, thank you, Freya. Am I saying your name correctly, Freya? The image that you sent in for the tier list for the naughty or nice tier list was so cute. It was so well done. Where was I? No. Five. No. Okay. What did I answer? Okay. I can't wait for you to do the tier list and give coal to everyone except me. I'm sorry, I think I'm not familiar with what do you mean by give coal? I'm sorry. Explain. Please explain. I am clueless on this and I'm really sorry. You would have to teach me. Oh! When you get cold for Christmas, it means you're naughty. Why did I not know about this when I was... I don't know. I didn't know about this. Was I too nice when I was young? That I didn't get cold in the sock? Thank you for teaching me about that. So that's why, because when I was looking for a tier list to use, of course there were already some templates available, right? And then there was something that says something cool. And then, what? Of course I didn't use it. Anyhow. Because I didn't get it. Watashi no machi de wa毎年8月最後の日曜日に夏祭りが行っています。行われます versus 行っています。Okay. Let me send this and ask about this question as well. I don't get why. What's the distinction of 行われます? Oh. No, not there. Not there. どこ? There. Okay. Alright. I think lots of you will get a nice rating. Like when I was going over, I so far I have saved, or I went over around 14 of those who submitted already. So of course I'm not just saving your PNGs, I'm also looking at your accounts and if you've been nice or something, so that goes into account as well. So so yeah, just a little bit of a spoiler for you. And of course, especially if we've interacted already, I want to see how have you fared interacting with me. I guess, have you been nice to Santa Ai Yu? So those come into consideration. I actually, you know what? I actually made a rubric system. So like there are points that I'll give out for each one before I before I put it in the tier list. So it's not just it's not just because I prefer to place you here or not. It's because I have a grading system. Is that weird? That's why it's also taking some time because I am compiling them on a Google Sheet form and then inputting info. But I haven't placed any grade yet. But there are deductions already.
すみません。この靴のもう一つ大きいサイズはありますか？はい。確認しますので、少々お待ちください。
Yes, because you always say that. Then we have this
3.
this 3. Eh? 鉛筆はどこ? There. That is 3, right? There. So that I can see. 電話で
X 建設の社員。はい、X 建設。
was it 農業
部です。私、ABC 銀行の田中と申します。
Of course, it's already given.
8 8息子が中学校ではお昼にパンや飲み物が買える場所もあるが、基本的には全員がお弁当をI said 思っていたばかりだ。But the answer is 思っていくことに
Oh, it's the longer one.
思っていくになっている。ことになっている。思っていくことになっている。I see. Next, 昼寝をするのは気持ちがいいが、夜
I answered 寝なくて。
寝られると思って。寝られるのを思って困るので、いつも15分ぐらいで起きる。
Oh, okay.
Oh no, not that.
The answer was this one.
夜寝られないと。寝られない。寝なくて。Okay. Last. A と C。A 氏は保育園の数が少なく、保育園
Nursery school. Okay.
保育園を利用したくても利用できない人がいることが問題になっている。
Okay, I got that right.
Next, I got this right as well. わかった。予約してね。予約しておくよ。Okay. Next. 畑で。トマトもう食べられる？赤くなっているよ。
そろそろ
食べやすいそうだ。Oh no, that's not the answer. 食べても良さそう。食べても良さそうだ。食べても良さそうだ。Okay, okay. Next, 13. 警察で、okay. これ以上待つと私たちも間に合わないから先に行ってしまいましょうか。I see, I see. Okay, time for a break.
Yes. You know, I'm actually thinking about maybe joining a Nihongo speech contest next year. But of course, I have yet to make the speech or make whatever. So there's this event organized by the Japan Foundation where they invite those who are studying Japanese, to maybe participate in a speech contest. And I'm kind of considering it. I still don't know what I'll talk about though, so we'll see. No, I mean, I know what I'll talk about, but I don't know like how I'll go about it. So I'm excited, but I'm also worried about it. Hopefully I'll get to learn a lot as I, create this script. I'm probably gonna ask help from my Japanese friend on. Of course, I'm gonna do the draft first, and then I'll have him check it, and then maybe there's a better way to improve the script as well. And then I have to record me. You're done with your assignments. Wow, good for you. Omedetou, you can now rest. Have you had some dinner already, Satsu? Oh wait, why did I not close my... Oh yeah, I said I'm gonna get some water while I am on my break. So I'm gonna refill and then I'll be right back, okay? Oh no! The timer started already. Okay. Please eat some dinner, Setsu. I'm back, by the way. And I restart the timer, That's the. Yes. Yes, like. Hi. よく食べてね. Oh, this one. Okay. Oh, I got the first one right. So, この写真の鳥はとても珍しくて、この鳥の研究をしている専門家でもなかなか見る something がない。What is that? Have no chance to see. Chance, opportunity. 機会. What is the country? 旗. Have tree. Have multiple thread. Oh, okay. Why did the melody suddenly remind me of Rainbow? So beautiful, yeah. What? It's so similar. ちょっと待って。The title is Almond Croissant. Maybe it was. Maybe you know what? There are moments when it just happens. It's not like it was what do you call that? Intended or intentional. I mean, it was not intentional, but then they have the same feels, the same. Wait, so listen to that, and then I will let you listen to the song I was referring to. That's similar. I'm gonna turn it louder for you. For Filipinos, they would be familiar with the song I was referring to. It sounds like Rainbow by South Border. I love that song. That's why I was surprised. Okay, let me pause. Oh, stretch. Let me look for that song and then we'll restart the timer. Restart the timer again. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. I shouldn't be. Rainbow, South Border. I think I sang this on one of the streams before. One of the karaoke streams. This is a really nice song, so we can listen while I go back to reviewing. See? It's the same. it's the same with the song. What? What? Just this one song, and then we'll go back to the instrumental earlier. Shut up. Let's see. No.
Say goodbye, say hello to a lover or friend. Sometimes we never could understand why some things begin when just that we can really never have it all. No. But oh, can't you see?
Just wow, Kylie, welcome home. Life goes on and on, so oh baby, just smile, make you see how beautiful life is for you and me. How do you eyes?
See the butterflies,
colors.
listen to the birds that was sent to sing for me.
What do you mean, what's good?
Can you feel me?
This is such a wonderful place to be.
Even if there is pain now, everything will be alright. For as long as
I got this wrong.
still turns, there will be night and day. Can you hear me?
Okay, eat well, Setsu.
Rainbows after the rain.
Okay, I'm gonna pause that. And then I'm gonna let you listen again to that song earlier from our instrumental. Sorry, I'm just so invested to this. But they sound so similar. Oh, can't you see that no matter what happens, life goes on, and so oh baby, just smile. That is for you and me. Take a little time, baby. See the butterflies, colors. Listen to the birds that was meant to sing for me and you. Sometimes that's what I fear when I try to make my own song or try to write my own songs, because I tried before. I fear that it might sound similar to something that I've heard before, but I unintentionally I didn't realize that it's the same. Steve, 土曜日は買い物をしたり、友人と食事をしたりし、日曜日はどこにも出かけずに家で過ごすというのが私の好きな週末の過ごし方だ。 right? There, I got this right, so we have no issues there. 17, レストラン。すみません。15分ぐらい前に案内をお願いして、しばらくここで待ってて、言われたから待っているんですけど、まだですか？大変申し訳ありません。はい、got that right. Last we have, I didn't get this right. 歴史を、こんにちは。ゆき。おかえり、welcome home. こんにちは。How are you? How was your day? Wow, software and game development stream. That's cool. You're okay? That's good to hear. Maybe I should also ask about this. You miss speaking in Japanese? Are you fluent in Japanese? Teach me. Maybe it's time for me to share what's on my screen. I need... Can you read Japanese? Can you read Japanese? Because I need to ask something. N4 only. Oh, maybe you can't. This is N3, so no. I'll probably just ask my Japanese friend. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You're more in conversation. It's fine. I mean, that's better actually, especially if you don't really need it for, to answer forms or make documents and stuff like that, or maybe read. So that's good for you, because that's my weakness actually. Like, how do I form my own sentences to be able to express what I wanted to say more clearly? I spent a lot of time in Japan, only got the accent and all. 日本に仕事したいから日本語を勉強しなければなりませんですね。おー。はい。でも、well, it's not like I really like to see. I would understand what you would say, but I would reply in English. But I know like what it should, when I hear it, or maybe if I see it, I don't know what the reply should be, or something like that. But私のおばあちゃんは日本人から、でもハーフじゃないですか? Like, it's just a quarter of you is Japanese? 日本に家族がいますね。いいですね。半分の半分は何? Like, what is 1/4 in Japanese? の順調な感情。1/3の順調な感情。の順調。離れるほど愛しても3分の1を使わない。How do you read that in lyrics 忘れてしまったすみませんですか大丈夫です大丈夫3の 1? Wait, I'm just guessing. I'm not yet looking at the lyrics. 3分の1 3分の1 So probably 1/4 is 4分の1 4分の1 Business Japanese わかりますか敬語 like 尊敬語と like those ones just a fair bit but I don't really like it makes sense 例えば食べます召し上がりますはいはいちょっとわかりますけど自分で文を作るが難しいからちょっとできない難しそうですねはい But actually that's one of the things that I'm most challenged with like if I try I know it if I see it but still doesn't come to me naturally especially Keigo business Japanese or anything like that 日本に行ったことがありますかはい2009not 9やか2019年に日本に行きましたどこ行きましたか東京と横浜に行ったOh my gosh, I spoke in Filipino. Sorry. That's how you talk with your cousins. Okay. Please just take note that I'm trying to limit my chat to English and Japanese only. You know, for the sake of those who don't understand Filipino. So I try. Say that わかる Say that は何 Practice. What do you mean practice? Practice? 何 Ren? 何 Did I forget the context that I said? Yeah, but what I was saying was yeah, English and Japanese only for practice. Yes, thank you. For practice, bro. セールに日本人と話すのアップです。What was that app again? アイトキみたいのアップですかI haven't tried that, but I also have a Japanese friend that I consult with or I try practicing with at times, whenever possible. Where was I? Oh my gosh, that's it for me chatting too much. 私のprevious前の No, not 前の when you say previews in that context, what kind of previews do you use? I don't think it's 前の会社元会社はデベロッパーです You forgot about it already. I think 元会社 like that in that sense I think it makes more sense It's like how 元彼氏と元彼女ね。Development 開発。Oh yeah. No, but you're talking about developer in a sense of like they are like IT developers, right? I don't know what's the Japanese for it. Yeah. When you said developer, that's what I understood, that they made the app. But is it also kaihatsu? Kaihatsu is development, right? Sorry, I'm lost. I'm probably gonna restart the timer because I never made any review this time around. Yeah. Where was I? Hi. Okay. I'm now in the reading part, so. Hi. Did I get them? Oh, I got most of it right, but not all. Okay. Let's see. No, it's fine. Kurimas? Probably. Yeah. Because they made the apps kurimas. It was helpful. You don't have to apologize. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you so much for your help. Hi. 日本に来て多くのapplause. Why? Thank you. 多くの人が天気の話をすることに気がつきました。アパートの管理人は is that like landlord? Landlady? Something like that? 管理人Apartment manager? Is there such a thing? Apartment manager? But they didn't say Oya-san, so I'm like, okay. 管理人さんは朝会うとおはようの後に今日は暑いねとかいい天気だねと言います。あちこちで多くの人が挨拶に続けて天気の話をしているのを聞きました。Number 19. けれども OK けれども私の国では天気の話をあまりしないので、なぜ天気の話をするのかわかりませんでした。私はしてもしなくてもいいと考え、自分からはしていませんでした。Anyhow, I don't exactly need. 私はしてもしなくてもいいと考え、自分からはしていませんでした。So I don't really need to do it, so I don't. Is that what I said? ところが、ある冬の寒い朝、日本人の友達に会ったとき、おはようの後で自然に寒いねと言ってしまいました。友達は本当だねと考え、答え、その後寒い冬に食べると美味しい食べ物や
冬の服を話になりました。天気の話が天気に関係した話に Oh, I got this wrong. 天気の話に広がってnot 広がるように広がって That was one of my choices. 広がって面白いと思いました。私の国は一年中暑いですが、日本は四季があって気温の変化が大きいし、天気もよく変わります。そのため多くのフォンジーThank you so much for the sub. Okay, welcome home. Thank you so much. Aww. That's really appreciated. How are you? Is butt broken? Why? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's not broken. I don't think anything's... Shout out twice? Eh? Really? Have you been here earlier? Oh my gosh. No, like the first shout out was for you subbing, right? And then the second is... anyhow, welcome. How was your day? Did I also forget about you? I'm sorry if I did. I hope I didn't. Where was I? I see. そのため多くの日本人が天気に関心を You started working? Oh, you're working at night tonight. I answered. 持ったはずがありません。持つのかもしれません。Small activity la. Oh, so you're not gonna work until so late, right? Don't overwork yourself. Okay? 持つのかもしれません。Why?関心は何？関心 Concern, interest 関心Earlier, I was contemplating if I should stream or not, but I still pushed through with it because I guess something could happen today, so I was in the mood as well. Why is my heart, I mean the kanji for the heart not written well? How do you write this one first, this one? Oh, it doesn't look good. That kanji. Kanshin. What? Interest, concern. Thinkingに関心をそのためWait, the answer is 3. 持つのかもしれません。かもしれ。Okay. I was thinking it differently. Okay. Last. 最近は管理人さんともよく天気の話をするようになって、天気の話は誰とでもしやすいことに気づきました。Thank you for the alert! 来ました。これ I'm right. これも天気の話をする人が多い理由の一つだと思います。Okay, yay, I'm done with that. Next reading, more reading practice. Oh my gosh. I hate this. But I need this. Okay. Maybe I should share. Let's move here. Oh. Ba-ba-bum, bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. Bum, ba-da-bum. Dun, dun, da-da-da. Yeah. Let's have you read what I'm reading. I got this. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Oh my gosh, that emote of Muji. It's so cute. Next. Okay. このメールからわかることは何か。The answer is 今日の午後の授業があるかどうか10時に事務室 No. Was it? Oh, office 事務室。からメールが届く。Yeah, I think I got this already, so I won't read that anymore. Next.
I got this wrong. The answer should have been 2.
携帯電話について私はどのように考えてるか。便利だと思うが、いつも電話を気にする生活は嫌なので、今は持つつもりはない。Oh. Wait.便利だと思うが、いつも電話を気にする生活。I see. So it's not like... So basically that... Wait, why should I explain it? That's fine, I'll explain it to myself. 便利だという人もいるが、自分はそう思わないので、what I answered was, there are people who said it's convenient to have a phone, but he's not into it. He doesn't think itself that it's convenient, so he won't get a cell phone or a smartphone. And then in this one, even though he thinks it's convenient, he doesn't like minding it
in his everyday life. So it's rather he doesn't have it. He doesn't plan on having one. Boomer. Yeah. Wait, let me read it for you and then I'll try to translate, okay? 携帯電話は持っていないんです。I don't have a cell phone. 私がそう言うと、大抵の人は驚く。When I say this, most people are surprised. あったら便利ですよ。If you have it, it's convenient. と言われるが、それは私もよくわかっている。それを私もよくわかっている。Oh my gosh. Okay, that's where it was. Okay. So basically, people would tell the speaker that, oh, if you have a phone, it's going to be convenient. Yeah, and then he said, oh, I also think so. But then he explains on the next paragraph, 実は私も以前携帯電話を持っていた。Actually, before, I had a phone. しかし、いつどこに行っても電話に出なければいけない気がして、それが嫌で持つのをやめてしまったのだ。So like, but I bring it. I have to. Oh, everywhere I go, whenever I go, I have to get my phone. I have a feeling that I have to get my phone out. And I don't like that feeling, so I stopped bringing my phone. すると、とても気持ちが楽しになった。When I didn't bring my phone, I mean, the life became more. Oh wait, not 楽しい。楽になった。Life became more at ease, something like that. And then 最近は料金が安いものもあるようだし、携帯電話がない生活には不便なこともある。それでも私は今のままでいいと思っている。Even if there was recently, the prices there have been cheaper phones, but I still think that so like recently phones have been cheaper and it's getting inconvenient not to have a phone. But even so, I still don't want a phone. Something like that. So yeah. It reminds me of that question I got during the Q&A. Do I have a comment for the Yeah, so there. It was asked during on my telenym, not Telegram. Why did I say Telegram? On my telenym. No, he's not even like a phone fan. He doesn't have his own cell phone or anything. Not an iPhone, not an Android phone, not anything. I don't know how he gets information. I don't know if he has a telephone, like a wired one. But it reminds me of that question before where no, he was not. He was saying it was cheaper already recently because ryokin are like the prices, and then this one ryokin ga yasui mono mo aru you da. So like recently the prices, there have been cheaper priced phones already. It seems that there have been cheaper phones, but it still doesn't want one. Even though it's getting even though life without a phone is getting inconvenient, he says here. Yeah, but I'm planning to do like during the debut, I'm also planning to do a like apart from another Q&A session, maybe you can also send in if you have any confessions or anything you want to say. You can go over on Telenym and then type whatever you want to say, because I won't know who asked unless you know you put your name. But that would be weird. Oh, that would be weird. Why would you say your name? And it's fine. If you want to, it's fine. If you're brave enough, it's fine. Okay, let's go to the next reading. Okay. この販売何? I wasn't able to read this. 販売. Oh yeah, I was able to read this 販売機 because I just got the context from 自動販売機, the vending machine. Oh, this was talk about the vending machine. Did I get this right? Oh, I got this right! Yay! Okay, I won't read should I read the whole passage? Nah, I won't. I didn't read the first one either, so it's fine. But I actually got confused here. Like, I was not really sure if I got the answer correctly, but 今の販売機が作られることになったのはどうしてか? 温かいものも買える販売機があれば喜ばれるだろうと納入会社? No. Oops. No. Maybe I should just... It's so hard. Why? Right. Beverage company, yes. 飲料会社の社長が考えたら飲料 beverage. Okay. I see. Hey, 27. I also got this right. このメモを読んでパクさんがしなければならないことは何か? 1. 11時頃までに説明会に参加した企業のリストを準備しておく. Oh yeah, this handwritten note. Oh my gosh, when I was trying to read this, I cannot read parts of it. パクさん、先週の新製品の企業向け。企業 Enterprise undertaking 向け説明会のis that no
説明会説明会の報告。報告。
Okay, report.
報告資料。briefing 報告資料。ちょっと待って。So we have got spicy life mouth, those drops, and lack shellfish. It's already break time. Why? I don't want to take a break anymore. ちょっと待って。I'm just kidding. There. Okay. 報告資料。報告資料。briefing report.
Okay. I'm amazed at... What am I amazed at? You enjoy lurking here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
見ました。
何 I think I want to finish this before I take a break. And actually, it's the long break now, I think. Yes, it is the long break now. Okay. 内容 content subject matter 内容は分かりやすくていいと思います。 OK subject matter details 内容はい。明日の午後私がshow original text. Okay. 会議。見てみて。私が会議に出て、この資料、report。この資料を作って報告することになりました。参加企業のリストも欲しいので、準備 is that 感じ。OK。準備しておいてください。明日は森村営業に寄ってからで
Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
ちょっと待って。はい。There. あ、工業な、I thought it was カタカナ。Okay. マベモダ工業によって、more like stopping by. Okay. よって、から出勤する。カピー。Go to work. 出勤。Wait. Why is that kanji familiar? Serve, diligence, become employed. Copy. Kanji. Or just here. 出勤。勤務。通勤。I see. 勤める。Okay. 出勤するので、会社に着くのは10時頃になる予定です。それまでにお願いします。Yeah, so like until Baku-san has to make the list before then. Okay. Now I understand. Okay. I understand better. 次は this one. Okay. This is 失敗とあるがどのようなことが前に読んだことを忘れて同じ本をまた買ってしまったこと。The writer had a problem of he or she already read a book and then they forgot that they have it already but they bought another copy. Something like that. 自分が嫌になりますとあるが、それはなぜか Why? 一度読んで面白いと思った本なのに、その本のことを覚えていなかったから。Even though they thought that the book was interesting, they cannot remember what it was about. I got this wrong though. 本を買うことについて私はどう思っているか。これからは失敗 I answered これからは失敗しないようによく調べてから本を買うようになるだろう。But the answer should have been 失敗することもあるかもしれないが、これからも自分は本を買い続けるだろう。Even though I will make mistakes, I will still continue buying my own books. Okay. Oh yeah, right. That should have been the point. Time to drink. Thank you, stream elements. Should I name my... Is it possible to rename the bot? I'm not sure if that's possible on Steam. 次ははい。31. それと会うが何か Oh, what was this about again? Oh, the umbrella. I didn't read this much. I think I should read it. 突然の雨で傘がなくて困ったり、慌てて傘を買ったのにすぐ晴れてしまった。Why does this music sound like some kind of ringtone? Or it also sounds like something that came from Journey. You know. You know what? I'll take a break because it's break time. It's actually break time right now. Before I continue reading, let's. Why cannot I go back to my timer? There. Ikaw ang magsasabi, kaya mo to. Why did it sound like that? It also sounded like that. There has been a trend recently where among VTubers where if it gets enough likes or retweets, a piece of clothing will be removed or something like that, right? There's part of me that's scared that I might misclick it, and then whoever are my followers that are not that are younger than 18 years old would. No, I don't. Excuse me, no, I don't. I'm actually like, I'm actually thinking of I muting them so that I won't misclick. I mean, they're all amazing and they can. I mean, people can do what they want, but there's also because I just want to be careful not to expose minors to materials like that. That's why I am trying to mute those. I mean, yeah. Say so, do not interact. Yeah, exactly. Also, like there's a new what's Hive? It's something like Twitter. I don't think I'll make one though because it's. I don't know if it's only for November. Is it for like NNN? I don't think so. Oh, Yuki made one. Hive is still janky. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's too. I'm not gonna make it. If Twitter dies and then my there you have it. You'll just see me here, or maybe you'll just see me on Twitch then, most likely. Yeah, and on Discord, but I don't like sharing my Discord publicly, or that's also why the server is still currently private. But I'm working on it so that I can open it up to more people. But I don't that I still want to make sure that whoever goes in are part of the community, really part of the community, and really understands what needs to be done there. Wait, wait, wait. ちょっと待って。It's now at 1 million user and their team of devs is still below 10 people. Oh my gosh. Will you be able to handle it with just 10 people? Public gathering servers? Nah. Oh, Kylie, Shadrach, welcome home. I mean, oh, short break is now done. Let's just pause and maybe just chat for a little bit. I'm thinking of, just if ever Twitter goes out and if Twitter disappears, really. Wait. Wait, let me just reply. There, okay. Sorry. Someone message. Wait. I'm not catching up. ちょっと待って. Had a look at Hive earlier today and it was a bit odd. Oh, thank you, Fonzie, for the stretch. I don't have the app yet. Clickety clack. Loving it. What? Mostly just an unfamiliar interface. Starting with no follows means it only shows really general stuff. I see. Need to find people to start making it more interesting. Odd that they're app only. App only? So there's no... Nah, I don't like that. I don't like app only. I actually don't... My people are sharing looking for new mutuals. I actually don't like installing too much app on my phone. Like, if only, if only Twitter was not essential for VTubers, because I think it's essential, because if you want to be able to connect to more mutuals, or maybe more viewers, or maybe just have something that where you can share whatever you're doing out of stream, because it's not like you can stream all the time 24 hours a day, right? That's why I think something like Twitter is an essential tool for VTubers. That's only the reason why. And also, you cannot, sadly, the space feature of Twitter is only available on app. It's not like it's available if I try to open Twitter on my web browser on the phone, because previously I was just using on my phone. I was just using Twitter on my Chrome app, but then when I found out about Twitter Space, I think that was interesting, but I can only do it on the app. That's why I downloaded the app. Oh, another stretch. Okay. Yeah. As much as possible, I only try to download what is essential. Okay, one last stretch. I think we're almost done with the review, and then we're gonna end the stream soon. Okay, let me go back to reviewing. You can go ahead and talk with chat. Thank you so much for entertaining my questions. Oh, yeah. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. Is that Hare? Hare. What is? Okay. 晴れてしまったという経験 experience yes 経験をした人は多いだろう必要な時だけ傘が借りられたら borrow yes 借りられたらどんなに便利だろうか。実はそれがcan I copy? No. Something の間違がある。possible 可能 is it 可能 oh yes 可能 I'll just write it down so that I won't forget 可能 possible 可能な街がある。この街は弁当を忘れても傘を忘れるなという言葉があるようにとても雨が多い。そしてsomething そしてtourist 観光客 probably 観光客 there観光客 tourist okay Ren, if Hive's gonna have a PC or browser version, are you planning to make an account then? この町は noはいこの町は wait I maybe 観光客の多い町でもある。傘がなくてもみんなが困らないように最近この町のあるグループがif they get a okay I see what was that again what this rental umbrella rental 貸し傘 I see 貸し傘活動を始めた。この傘は この傘はトゥーリスト、観光客でも都市の市民でも無料で自由に利用できる。This one. What's this kanji? Currently. Current. Genzai. Okay. We have King C. And then Genzai. Currently. Okay. 現在、4500本以上がバス停やスーパー、公用の something もの。No. What was that again? 公用のマスター、ただいまおかえり。Welcome home. 元気ですか？ How have you been doing? 建物。国境の建物。国境の建物などの貸し傘用の傘縦に置いてあって、必要な時はそれを借りることができる。reply。返すのは借りたのと同じ傘立てでなくてもいい。眠い？おはようございます。今は何時ですか？貸し傘を始めたグループでは借りた傘は大切に大切にMy new computer was mean to me yesterday, but today is a new day and your manager is buying you lunch. It's 7 a.m. Oh, おはようございます。Oh no, why was your new computer mean to you yesterday? Hopefully your manager buys you good lunch.きちんと返してほしいと言っている。またどこかに置いたままの貸し傘を見つけたら傘立てに戻すなどの something の欲も okay. Sorry, because it's cut. Is it possible to do it this far? Is it possible to do it this way? Wait. Oh no, not data. I meant this. Okay, there. Let us select that up to this. Oh. Cooperation? Kyoryoku? No? There. Oh, it is kyoryoku, but it's a different kanji. That's why I'm surprised. Copy. I tried to set up OBS, but it's harder than Streamlabs, and then there was audio tearing that I definitely should not be having. Oh, you're not using OBS? Kyoryoku. Oh, you can also spell it like that. Okay. Kyo. Power. 10. Oh, I see. And when you say audio tearing, what does that mean? もしてほしいと呼びかけている. Okay, so we have 31. Oh my gosh, this is just for 31. Okay. Yeah, I know it's cooperation. What I meant was the kanji, the first kanji for kyoryoku. It was not familiar to me. It's my first time seeing it. I will, Ren. Thank you so much. それとあとが何か I got this right already. So 3. 使いたいときにだけ傘を借りて使うこと。じゃあね。はい、じゃあね。気をつけてね。ついての説明で合っているものはどれか？利用した後は足傘用の傘立てのどれかに貸せばいい。Oh, okay. You're glad you remembered it? I'm happy for you. Yeah, but what's audio tearing? 始めたグループが利用 Is that 利用? Use. This 利用. どこ? いや、それ言った。人にしてほしいと言っていることは何か ?1. 傘を Oh my gosh, I answered wrongly. 傘を大事に扱い貸し傘の活動がうまくいくように協力してほしい。Okay. Oh, last 2. Oh my gosh. It's a stretch. Okay, I really need to end soon. Let's just do it maxed up to maybe 30 minutes more and then we'll end soon. Okay, I only got one item right here, but I don't want to read everything. Should I really read this? What's this about again? Okay, sis. Okay. 先日テレビであるタクシー oh yes, I read this already. Like it's頑張ってありがとう. The reading was talking about, you know how when you ride a taxi, most of the time, you want to say the one who rode the taxi would say, oh, please make it faster or something like that. 急いでください. But then, when they took a survey, apparently, more than 70% actually thinks that, oh, it's fine if you don't drive too fast. And and it surprised the taxi company. So what they did was they made a button which you can click if you want. I believe the purpose was if you want to. Oh yeah, this was, I guess that was my mistake probably. If you want to make it faster, or if you want to make it slower, please click this button, or vice versa. I think it's vice versa. Let me see. 35. 驚きましたとあるが、なぜ驚いたのか? What is audio tearing? Explain! I don't know what it means. Should I search? 助けて。アンケートに行っても、利用者の本当の希望わからなかったから。Oh, maybe I misunderstood this wrongly. アンケートで分かった利用者の希望が要素とknow what to expect. You know what to expect. Okay. Because it was different than expected. 要素と違っていた。あら。Oh, it was 3 hours already. Okay. 何時ですか? Oh yeah, it just passed 3 hours. Wow. Okay, I need to end soon. Because I'm not in my usual spot right now. I'm actually in our bedroom. And you know, my family might feel sleepy soon, so I need to move out of the room so that they can lie down already. That's why I cannot actually stream much when I'm here in the room. I usually stream in the living room. Okay, that got me confused with the grammar and all, probably. 36. 1. このタクシー会社がボタンを使って利用者の希望を聞けるようにしたのはなぜか? 運転手のOops. Show original text. Here. Okay. Untention に直鉄。運転手に直鉄。直接は何? 直接 direct 直接希望を言いにくいと感じている利用者が多いようだから。It seems that there are many users who feel that it is difficult to express their wishes directly to the driver. I see. So, 素晴らしいアイディアとあるが、この文章を書いた人はなぜそのように言っているのか? 3. 利用者会社の両方にいい点があり、They both have the same. They both have good points. 環境にも優しいサービスだから。 環境は何？ environment. Circumstance. 環境 another one. Oh, yes. No, it doesn't have. Okay. Wrong. There. Should I not be writing the kanjis? But helps me remember. Kyo. Environment. Circumstance. Okay. Last one. Oh no. I don't need to do this. I already understand this. I'm fine with this already, so no, not this one. I got this correctly. Okay. Last part. Listening. Let's see. I think it's possible for you to still not hear the audio that I will listen to. Or maybe you can, you can listen in. Probably. I'll let you listen in, I guess. I just did this earlier. Why did it not? Did it work? There, okay. We have to
日本語能力試験
turn
懲
down
戒
the other audio.
N3 これから N3 の懲戒試験を始めます。問題用紙にメモを取ってもいいです。問題用紙を開けてください。
But I cannot make it faster here.
問題用紙のページがないときは、
Chikapasi!
手を挙げてください。
Chikapasi! Okay, welcome home.
問題がよく見えないときも手を挙げてください。
Maybe I should just use VLC
いつでもいい
instead.
です。
So it's faster. Where's VLC? Video LAN. VLC media player. There.
問題1。問題1では、ま
Let's
ず
close this.
質問を聞いて、
There. Okay. I thought, why is it still playing? Okay. And then I want this to speed up. Speed up. Playback. Tools. Video. Audio. Oh, there. Okay. I think I have to play it. Playback. Speed. Faster.
問題2では、まず質問を聞いて、その後、問題用紙を見てください。日本語能力試験、懲戒 N3。これから N3 の懲戒試験を始めます。問題用紙にメモを取ってもいいです。問題用紙を開けてください。
Citizen script.
問題用紙のページがないときは、手を挙げてください。問題がよく見えないときも、手を挙げてください。いつでもいいです。
Let's skip the samples.
問題1。問題1では、
I think it's
まず
too
質問を聞いてください。
fast.
それから話を聞いて、問題用紙の1から4の中から最も良いものを一つ選んでください。では、練習しましょう。
Let us skip that. Let's go to the
答え
question
はこのよう
itself.
に書きます。
それさっき届いたよ。
で駅に来たんだけど、電車が動く。
1番。
で良いものは
There.
1番ですから。答えはこのように書きます。では、始めます。
1番。
電話で妻と夫が話しています。夫はこれから何をしますか？
もしもし、今用事が終わったから帰ろうと思って駅に来たんだけど、電車が動いてなくて。
本当？
少し帰る時間が遅くなっちゃうと思う。そろそろ暗くなるし、洗濯物取り込んどいてくれる？
わかった。
それから、もうすぐ荷物が届くことになってるから、受け取っといて。
ああ、それさっき届いたよ。晩ご飯どうする？作っておこうか。
ありがとう。それは大丈夫。何かすぐ食べられるものを買って帰るから。それより、庭の花に水やっといてもらえない？いろいろ頼んで悪いんだけど。
わかった。
頼んではないんだけど。Okay.
夫はこれから何をしますか？
夫は何をしますか？
はい。So what they'll do is you'll get the
2番
laundry
クリーニング屋
and
で女の人と
water
店員
the
が話しています
plants.
女の人はワンピースをいつ取りに来ますか？
So
すみません。このワンピースお願いします。いつできますか？
今日は水曜日ですね。土曜日にお渡しできます。
そうですか。その日に結婚式があるんで、その前日までには取りに行きたいんですが。
急ぐようでしたら
前日
500円高くなってしまいますが、預かった翌日にできるコースもありますので、そちらにしていただけないでしょうか。
わかりました。
申し訳ありません。
預かって
明日は定休日なので、
じゃあその次の日ですね。
はい、
定休日
よろしくお願いします。
ちょっと待ってね。
女の人はワンピースをいつ取りに
what is the new
前日 the previous day, so that's fine. 預かった。預かった。預かる。預かる。Welcome back. How was your dinner, Setsu? Was it good? You're gonna lurk again because you're drawing? Oh, that's good. That's fine. Lurk well. Is it weird to say lurk well? I appreciate all the lurkers. Like sometimes I'm surprised that I'm just mumbling and stuff and I'm not really interacting much, but you're still here, so thank you. You're doing your lurk comic. Oh, that's nice. What do you mean sus? What do you mean sus? What was sus fancy? ちょっと待って。預かる is to... Oh, no. I wrote it wrong. It should be like that. And then this. And then that. Azukaru is to look after, to keep in custody. What you were saying? そぐようでしたら500円高くなってしまいますが、預かった翌日next day 翌日にできるコースもありますので Happy lurking sounds kind of okay. Imagine if in real life, let's say you're in a cafe and then it depends, unless you act like a stalker. Maybe that would be creepy, that would be sus. But if it's like, just imagine, for example, what if we're in a cafe right now and then I'm reviewing, I'm studying, and then you entered the cafe and then you said hi, and then you talked to me for a little bit, and then you went to your own table and then did your thing, but also you are sometimes listening as well. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of imagine it like that, but then now I realize it's not exactly like that. It's more like we're not on different tables. We're on one big table, and then you happen to sometimes you will hear me speak and mumble while you do your thing as well, which can distract you maybe sometimes, but then sometimes it won't maybe. Fudge, it's already break time. Why? Why? No. Okay, I need to make this faster. Yokujitsu, next day. Yokujitsu. 翌日 next day. Okay.
I think I see this kanji in anime. Fudge. Okay. そちらにしていただく。Okay, okay. 定休日。定休日 is, I think, 定休日。Yeah, regular holiday. 定休日。じゃあ、その次の日ですね。Okay, okay, okay. Next. You got it? Oh, I got this item wrong. I mean the next one.
3番、
会社で男の人と女の人が歓迎会について話しています。
The answer
女の
was
人はこの後
one.
まず何をしますか？
再来週の新入社員の歓迎会、僕が準備することになってたでしょ。ちょっと手伝ってほしいんだけど、
うんいいよ。
Oh,
営業
okay.
課全員に出られるかどうかを聞いてくれる？もう店は決まってて、大体の人数は伝えてあるんだけど、そろそろ最終的な人数をお店に連絡しなきゃならないんだ。
わかった。
全員に聞いたら店に電話して人数を連絡しておいてくれる？その店今日は休みだから明日以降でいいよ。それからメンバーが決まったら僕にもメールで教えて。参加する人確認したいから。
他になんかない？
Okay.
歓迎会で何をするか内容を決めなくちゃいけないんだけど、それは自分でやっておくよ。じゃあよろしく。
I see. I
女の人
understand
は
now.
この後まず何をしますか？
Yeah, so okay. Now I understand now. That's why I was wrong. Okay, okay. Next.
4番、
I got this
大
right.
学の英語セミナーの説明会で係の人が話しています。参加したい学生はまず何をしなければなりませんか？
夏休みの上級英語セミナーについて説明します。セミナーに申し込みたい人はインターネットでテストを受けてください。テストの点数によって参加できるかどうか決まりますから、必ず今週中に受けておくようにしてください。結果は来週学生課の前の掲示板で発表しますので、そちらで確認してください。セミナーの申し込みは結果が出た後にします。参加費の振り込みも同様です。申し込み期間が短いので気をつけてください。
同様。同様。
参加したい学生はまず何をしなければなりませんか？
同様。Identical, equal, same, like like same manner. Okay, okay.
5番、
会社で男の人と女の人が
I
話し
got
ていま
this
す。
wrong.
女の人はこの後まず
The
何
answer
をしま
should
すか？
be 調査結果。
佐藤さん、ちょっとアンケート調査の結果の入力をお願いしたいんだけど、今忙しい？
新製品のサンプルを支店に送る準備をしています。
ああ、それね。それはもう少し先でも大丈夫だよ。
そうですか。入力には時間がかかるでしょうか？明日の会議の準備もあって。
ああ、そっか、それもあったね。忙しいところ悪いんだけど、こっちも急ぎなんだ。前にもやってもらったことがあるから佐藤さんに頼みたいんだよね。会議の準備って何が残ってるの？
資料の印刷と部屋の準備とお弁当の注文です。
そうか、じゃあそっちは大野さんに頼んでおくよ。
わかりました。じゃあすぐします。
女の人はこの後
Answered
まず何をしますか？
調査結果を入力する。
6番、
会社で男の人と女の人が話しています。
ちょっと待って。I think there's a lot to unpack there. 調査の結果。調査 is 調査 investigation results 入力 input yeah results input はい okay now okay okay last for this one
男の人はこの後まず何をしますか？
パソコンをずっと使ってるせいで最近肩が痛いんだけど、何かいい方法ない？
体操がいいと思うよ。体操教室とか申し込んでみたら？私、うちの近くの体操教室に通ってるけど、肩の痛みが取れたよ。でも最近仕事忙しいよね。
行きたいんだけどね。
体操教室の先生が作った DVD があるんだ。それ見ながら自分でやるのはどう？
Gymnastics
先生は以前、病院で患者さんに体操を教えてたりして人気があるんだ。
病院で教えてたんだ。
Physical exercises
それは良さそうだね。
インターネットで手に入るから頼んでみたら？
今日にでも。
それから
体操
会社の近くのスポーツクラブの無料チケットがあるからあげるよ。そこでも簡単な体操を教えてくれるから、仕事落ち着いたら行ってみて。
ありがとう。そうする。
体操
男の人はこの後まず何をしますか？日本語能力試験懲戒 N3。 これから N3 の懲戒試験を始めます。問題用紙にメモを取ってもいいです。問題用紙を開けてください。問題用紙のページがないときは手を挙げてください。問題がよく見えないときも 手を挙げてください。
Skip the
いつでもいい
example.
です。
Let's go to the
のところを見てください。最も良いものは1番ですから。答え。
1番。
電話で妻と夫が話しています。夫はこれから何をしますか？
もしもし、今用事が終わったから帰ろうと思って駅に来たんだけど、電車が動いてなくって、
Wait,
本
why
当？
did it loop?
少し帰る時間が遅くなっちゃうと思う。
Oh, that's why.
そろそろ
Okay,
暗くなる
okay.
し、洗濯。
Next.
昨日、新しい掃除機を買いませんでしたか？男の人はどうして自分で料理をしませんか？
Okay, okay.
買おうって決めてたんだけど、まだ動くんだったら買わなくてもいいと思ってやめたんだ。
そっか。だけどすぐ壊れるんじゃない？僕明日休みだし、一緒に買いに行こうか。
よかったし、もうそれを買おうって決めて、今まで。
昨日
1番。
うちで夫と妻が話しています。妻はどうして昨日新しい掃除機を買いませんでしたか？
Oh, I got all of this right. I guess I'm gonna skip this because I got all of them correctly. Okay, we're skipping this. Let's go to the next next part. Let's skip the
この前借りた
example.
本なんだけど、女の人は友達の家へ何をしに来ましたか？
I got
謝りに来た。1番です。回答用紙のこのように書きます。では、始めます。
okay. Where was I?
1番。
テレビでアナウンサーが話しています。
皆さん突然ですが、私、左利きなんです。マイクを持つのも左手、箸を持つのも左手です。今来ているこちらのお店、文房具などちょっと見たところよくある普通のものが売られていますが、大変人気があって全国からお客さんが集まってくるそうです。
Why machine?
すべての商品が左利きの人のためのものなんです。普段はあまり意識しないかもしれませんが、普通のハサミ。
How have you been, Shin? お久しぶりです。Welcome back. How are you? How's your day? ね。Okay, let me just repeat that audio. Hello, yes, hello.
皆さん突然ですが、私、左利きなんです。マイクを持つのも左手、箸を持つのも左手です。今来ているこちらのお店、文房具などちょっと見たところよくある普通のものが売られていますが、大変人気があって、
1番。
You're just
テレビ
chilling?
でアナウンサーが話しています。
You were lurking since you started? I just finished work stuff. Oh, お疲れ様でした。Oh my gosh, you were lurking. Hi. 頑張らんよ、study. Thank you. We're just about... Hopefully we can finish soon. Okay, let me listen in on this. Oh my god.
女の人は友達の家に来た。ティーを飲みに来た。最も良いものは1番ですから。
1番。
テレビでアナウンサーが話しています。
Okay.
皆さん突然ですが、私、左利きなんです。マイクを持つのも左手、箸を持つのも左手です。今来ているこちらのお店、文房具などちょっと見たところよくある普通のものが売られていますが、大変人気があって全国からお客さんが集まってくるそうです。すべての商品が左利きの人のためのものなんです。普段はあまり意識しないかもしれませんが、普通のハサミ、包丁などは右手で使うように作られています。こちらのお店には日常使うものからパソコンのキーボードなどの電気製品、ギターなどの楽器まであるんですよ。すごいですね。
Okay. I
アナウンサー
answered
は主に何について話していますか？
one. 左利き。
左利き用の道具の特徴、
そう。
左利きの人の苦労、
The answer is this.
この店で扱っている商品、
4。
この店の利用客の感想。
Okay, wait, let me pause. I think I wanna absorb this a little bit more. 皆さん突然ですが、私左利きなんです。マイクを持つのも左手、箸を持つのも左手です。今来ているこちらのお店、文房具は何？文房具 stationery. Ah, I see. 文
文房具 stationery 文房具などちょっと見たところよくある普通のものが売られていますが大変人気があって大変人気 why 大変人気more like not 大変 that is the bad 大変 but more like 大変 which is like greatly like really popular very popular 大変人気があって全国ならお客さんが集まってくるそうです。OK。すべての商品が左利きの人のためのものなんです。That's why I answered number one. 特徴は何？ Let me see. 特徴 feature. Is it more like number one? It's weird. Okay, but yeah, she's describing the items. I guess. Where was I? 普段のあまり意識しない意識 consciousness awareness 普段はあまり意識しないかもしれませんが普通のハサミ I think I know ハサミScissors ハサミ包丁 Is it kitchen knife? Carving knife? So we have scissors, knife などは右手で使うように作られています。こちらのお店には日常使うものからパソコンのキーボードなどの電気製品 manufactured goods, electric goods 電気製品ギターなどの楽器まであるんですよ。すごいですね。Okay. Now I understand. So like, yeah, just enumerating everything. Okay. Next.
2番
ラジオでスポーツ選手が話しています。
怪我で思うような成績が出せず、テニス選手としての活動を休むことにした後、選手を辞めて指導者になることも考えました。でも目標を持って頑張る若い選手たちの試合を見て、まだ諦められない気持ちが出てきました。自分もその場所に立ちたいと思い、選手を育てるのはもう少し先でもいいと思ったんです。休んでいる間も応援してくださった方たちのためにも、新しい気持ちでやっていきたいと思います。
このスポーツ選手が伝えたいことは何ですか？
1、
選手としての活動を休むということ。
The answer is 4.
選手を辞めるということ。
3、
指導者になるということ。
指導者
もう一度選手として活動するということ。
指導者 Coach. That's coach. Okay. 成績 results テニス選手 player yes 選手としての活動を休むことにした後選手を辞めて 指導者になることも考えました。でも目標を持って頑張る若い選手たらの試合を見て、まだ諦められない気持ちが出てきました。自分もその場所に立ちたいと思い、選手を育てるのはもう少し先でもいいと思ったんです。休んでいる間も応援 support 応援 aid yes aid assistance okay 応援してくださった方たちのためにも新しい気持ちでやっていきたいと思います。もう一度選手として活動するといいこと。OK。Last。
3番、
テレビで博物館の人が話しています。
子供に科学を好きになってもらいたいご両親多いと思います。でも子供に正しく分かってもらおうとつい大人に説明する時のように数学的な話や専門的な話をしていませんか？子供には難しい話をしても仕方ありません。言葉で詳しく説明するよりも実際に経験させることが大切なんです。例えば月での重さの感じ方を教える時だったら、地球で 1kg のものが月ではどのくらいの重さに感じるか。子供に科学を好きになってもらいたいご両親多いと思います。でも子供に正しく分かってもらおうとつい大人に説明する時のように数学的な話や専門的な話をしていませんか？子供には難しい話をして
専門的スペシャルティ話や専門的な話をしていませんか？子供は難しい話をしても仕方
ありません。言葉で詳しく説明するよりも実際に経験させることが大切なんです。例えば月での重さの感じ
実際に経験actually 実際 practically actually okay yeah
感じ方を教えるときだったら、地球で 1kg のものが
ちょっと待って
言葉で詳しく説明するよりも実際に経験させることが大切なんです。例えば月での重さの感じ方を教えるときだったら、地球で 1kg のものが月ではどのくらいの重さに感じるか、持った感覚で分かるようにするといいですよ。
ちょっと待って。So like the weight of the moon. How do you feel the weight of the moon? 考えときだったら、地球で 1kg のものが月ではどのくらいの重さの感じるか、持った感覚でわかるようにするといいですね。感覚 sense intuition I see dun, dun, dun. Okay, next should I read yeah maybe speed
博物館のついて話していますか？子供が科学を好きな理由。
What did they answer?
子供への科学の教え方。
No, how to teach.
3、
子供に科学を学ばせる理由。
Okay, I really
子供にとって必要な科学の知識。
Okay, next. For the next one, maybe we can skip the others.
問題4。問題4では、絵を見ながら質問を聞いてください。
This is the picture
矢
one.
印の人は何と言いますか？
Yeah, I
1から
know
3の
this.
中から最も良いものを一つ選
Oh,
んで
this
くだ
one
さい。
because I didn't absorb it. Okay.
では、練習しましょ
Let's skip it to that. Or
Yeah.
maybe not. That's
ホ
the
テル
same.
のテレビが壊れています。何と言いますか？
1、
手のところを見てください。始めます。
1番、
う。約束の時間に少し遅れました。友達に何と言いますか？
2番、
観光の案内をしています。建物を見てもらいたいです。何と言いますか？
Tatemono building, tatemono building.
こちらでお目
に。
にかかります。
2、
こちらをご覧ください。
Well, let's go down.
3、
お見せくださいますか？
桜をかわん美しいのは
3番、
荷物を受け取ります。サインするところがわかりません。何と言いますか？ 1、
どこにサインが書いてありますか？
2、
どこでサインを渡しましょうか？
3、
どこにサインをすればいいですか？
4. Okay, last one. We have this picture.
4番、
今日はあまりお腹が空いていません。ご飯も普通より少なくしてほしいです。何と言いますか？
Okay.
1、
ご飯少なすぎるんですけど。
2、
ご飯あと少し欲しいです。
3、
ご飯少なめでお願いします。
少なめ。少なめお願いします。
問題5。問題5では、
I see.
問題用紙に何も印刷されていません。
Oh my gosh. I
まず
got
文を聞いてください。
most of this correctly. I
それ
just
から
didn't get
そ
the
の返
last
事を聞い
part.
て、
So
1から
let's
3の中から
jump to the last
最
part.
も良い。1、
来る前にいろいろ調べたんです。
2、
いえ、日本には長く住んでいませんよ。
Where
3
are we?
来たばかりですから仕方ないです。
来たばかりですから。Okay. Just in time. 9番。寒いね。
9番、
寒いね。今夜は雪が降ってもおかしくないね。
1、
降ったらおかしい？
2、
これは降るだろうね。
3、
寒いけど降らないんだね。
ちょっと待って。寒いね。今夜は雪が降ってもおかしくない。おかしくないね。これは降るだろうね。これは降るだろうね。降るだろうね。今夜は雪が降ってもおかしくない？おかしくないね。おかしくないね。Oh, it wouldn't be weird if it snows. これは降るだろうね。Well, it might snow. Ah, okay, I see. いや、終わった。Let's turn up the volume for the background music. Yay. はい。それじゃあ、皆さん。Thank you so much for... Wait. Let us move somewhere else. ちょっと待って。はい。Let's remove this. それじゃあ、Let me go back to that mode. Ding. はい。大きくなったね。はい。それじゃあ、we will be... Will it detect my mouth if I got the camera closer to me? Like, will my mouth movement be smoother? If it can see me clearly, I don't know. Can it? Oh. Anyhow, yes, so we are gonna be ending the stream now. Oh, I might not sing anymore. That's fine. I hummed a little bit earlier, so that's fine. I hope you had fun lurking, staying with me, just chilling. I don't know when I'll stream next. I might not stream tomorrow. Mouth movement can be a bit funky with webcam racking. Yeah. And actually, I'm not even using like a different camera. I'm using the one attached on the laptop itself. I'm on the built-in. There's that feature in VTS Direct, the microphone, which can help a little. Oh,ちょっと待って. You mean, where was that? ちょっと待って. Sorry, you're gonna see it. This one? No. It's at the bottom of one of the menus. Bottom of one of the menus. So probably is it here? Movement, physics, face, eye, brow, mouth, smile, mouth open. Should I smoothen it more? Is it better to increase it? Huh? They added the Twitch one below it, which is new. Oh. So you mean here? This one? You mean I use the microphone? Wait. Okay, use microphone. Select microphone. I'm using... let's use the one where... This one instead. Select. Hi. Hello. And then... How does it help? Oh, phoneme config. I see. Volume can... It won't send the audio out or anything, but it might need some training. You mean training to hear me speak? How come it keeps on just... Did I... Hello, check. I don't understand. Or maybe I should use the one built in here instead. Hello. It's not closing my mouth. For some reason your mouth is stuck open right now. Yeah, I don't know why. Why? If I close this... Hello? It keeps on... My mouth is just open. Let's close this. There. Maybe it doesn't work for me that way. I'm sorry. Anyhow, we'll have to end stream. Maybe we can read someone. Let me see who is online, which we can read. Done it. I think I was able to accomplish a lot, so I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate... Might be good to check the tutorial afterwards. Maybe one of the others said... Oh my gosh, the timer is still on. Let me stop this. I'm gonna do Wanikani on my own afterwards. Maybe one of the other settings affected it that you changed. Oh, okay. I still have to check other stuff for the model, so yeah, it's fine. Let us read. Oh, 7-2 is doing a study stream. Maybe we can try to check it out. So, yeah. So again, thank you for joining me tonight. I had fun. I hope you had fun chilling with me. We will be raiding 7-2 after this. So, I hope you'll have a good night. Wait, what is 7-2's username? 7-2. There. Okay. Let's show our support and yeah. There. Okay. So thank you for joining me and good night. Bye bye you. Rest well everyone. Bye bye.